3, 2, 1, go.
Ladies, gentlemen, and baseheads of the world, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Go ahead, let's start this thing off.
Big Jeff Audio.
Je ne sais quoi.
Big Jeff Audio.
Je ne sais quoi.
Big Jeff Audio.
It's podcast time!
Hey, we're here, episode 8. I am Team Cuban Link. We're starting a new campaign off. We're going to get into that a little later. I'll tell you what, each week I think these things are going to get easier and easier. But running the company, even with all these employees, man, my guys are putting a ton of time into this. We keep trying to change it up. Tonight is going to be a big show. I'm excited. We got so many promotions starting, so many giveaways going. Tonight I got Matthew Palumbo from AudioControl. I don't know if you all heard, they're coming out with some subwoofers, some speakers. It's not just about DSPs, crossovers, and amps. And I got Derrick Haddock here from Sundown, and also Sundown Unofficial. Got a YouTube station kicking. He does dynos. He does some talking. Man, this is great. A couple announcements right now. If you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe and share this out. Right now, the counts are going up. I like to see everybody in your live. I know they all can't watch it at this time. They watch it later on, but let's blow it up tonight. You know what? We're going to give away a ton of stuff tonight. All right. We hit over 17,000 subscribers. So tonight at the end, we're announcing the 17K giveaway. And this giveaway, we're giving away something really, really cool. Can we pull that up on the screen? Yes. Big shout out to Gale Force, new company with his F-Series. We are giving away 4 of those and a kicker marine amp and kicker copper wire. Let's just tell you this is over $1,000 worth of stuff. We keep stepping it up. Now, we're real close to hitting 18K, and you know every 1,000 subscribers is another giveaway. We're about 450 people away, so hopefully in the next couple days we can do it. Otherwise, y'all might miss out for a week. That's up to you. So share, share, share. Okay. Also, you can in the YouTube, if you're looking at the bottom, you should see the product at the bottom. You can click it. It'll take you directly there. We also have raised $163 for young women's breast cancer awareness. Thank you for the people who have donated. Remember, that doesn't go to us. YouTube collects that, gives it to that. That is an organization that is dear to my heart. That also goes with our hair tricks for $1 demo that's going to be done next month. So if you have a charity you believe in and you want us to help you out, make sure you send us an email at podcast@bigjeffaudio.com and let us know. We'll see what we can do. Okay, new campaign, Team Cuban Link. Can we pull that picture up? We've been giving out chains. It seems like there's some trolls out there that want to be like Big Jeff. So we said, well, we'll just make everybody like Big Jeff. We've been giving out chains. We've been shipping chains. You might see them in your orders. We're also doing a giveaway with it. So if you get a Cuban Link chain, take a picture of it on, maybe stand by some product you bought from us or a Big Jeff swag. Send the picture in 737 Big Jeff. And guess what? We will put you in a special giveaway that we'll do in 30 days. I'm not even sure what we're giving away, but it's going to be something big. I love this campaign. Also, Get Drunk Text by Big Jeff. Man, All you got to do is text the word drunk to 737 Big Jeff. That's 737-244-5333. And man, all I'm going to do is probably have a good night. And then you're going to get a text from me saying, hey, you won. And then we'll ship you out something. We got a video about that. We've already started that campaign off. Tonight's giveaways. We got the Big Jeff umbrella. Those just came in. And this idea came to me at Made of Steel. The skies opened up on us like it was a freaking hurricane. I said, man, I wish I had an umbrella. So we went and got them made. We're also giving away the normal swag pack. Can we pull that up? Yep. And then so we'll ship that out to you. We have the Big Jeff chair. So car shows, wherever, got chairs with the Big Jeff logo on it for you to sit down, relax, put your drink in it. And we're going to give away tonight 20 gold chains. Yeah, obviously they're plastic. Don't think you're getting a chain like I'm wearing. But we will send you chains out. We're going to pick 20 people to start it off. And then basically with all the orders from Big Jeff Audio, you should be receiving chains in there. And then at the end of the show, we got the 17K giveaway. Let's, you know what? Let's bring everybody on. Bam, bam. There's the team. There's Mr. Palumbo and Derrick. Unfortunately, Mr. Palumbo didn't get a chain in time, but we're going to make sure we're going to get that to you and get a picture back. Derrick's down there. I got my man up top, Taylor Orr, who's our online manager at the office. Anthony is the guy that writes all the content, talks to the guests. Taylor B, we call him security. He's in there in the comments, making sure everybody stays in line. Also, he's the one popping them up for you. And man, my main man, Ben, who does all the videos and the graphics. We got Derrick here from Sundown Unofficial we're going to go over. And we got Mac going to be talking about some really cool stuff tonight. What you need to do for the first giveaway, everybody, comment the word control. CONTROL. You only need to do it one time. And we will pick out a winner. And we'll give away the first today. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to send Derrick. I'm going to send you back to the green room. Hang out, watch us. We're going to pull you back on a little bit. Matt, we're going to bring you back on. We're going to go do a short video break. And let's have a good night. This is Big Jeff. Big Sound by Big Jeff, number 8. Man, I'm digging that whole beat, man. I'm just bouncing around. I actually want to go hear it in the car. My guys put that together. There was an AudioControl video we grabbed, and then we kind of just manipulate around. Real quick, Matt, how long you been with AudioControl?
It'll be, let's see here, 5 years in August.
Awesome. So you're definitely not a newbie. You've been around. I'm going to jump right in because of the video. I think this is the talk, obviously, because everybody knows about epicenters and DSPs and really clean amplifiers, but what's going on with subwoofers and speakers?
Yeah, it's exciting. I mean, AudioControl's, been wanting to do speakers and subwoofers for a long time. It's just something we haven't really had the right people or resources to be able to pull off. We've been asked by our, consumers and enthusiasts out there for years, like, man, when can I do an all AudioControl system? When are you guys going to bring out speakers and subwoofers that live up to your, expectations, etc.? And now, being part of the AMP Global umbrella of, brands and part of that family of brands, we have the people and the resources to do it. And literally
we'll start right there. I don't think everybody understands. So AudioControl is not just AudioControl anymore. Not long ago, it kind of got sucked into multiple companies, which I guess allows you now to branch out, right?
Yeah, so it's it was a perfect fit for us. I mean, AudioControl had reached kind of critical mass. Like we were a, homegrown small company based in the Pacific Northwest, still based out of the Pacific Northwest for the AudioControl headquarters and everything. But we had reached a point where it's like, okay, we've gotten, 10 times the size we used to be, but now what? How do we get to that next level? And AudioControl was really good at doing, kind of more what I would describe as the analog side of car audio with high to low adapters and DSP conversion or DSP processing and things like that. But we weren't ever really great at or really dabbled in the digital side with CAN bus networks and, tapping into those sorts of things. And that's where the two really work well together is, for those that don't know, AMP Global is your, PAC, Echo Master, Stinger, Phoenix Gold, now AudioControl. All those brands are kind of under that AMP Global umbrella. And so for those that don't know, PAC is one of the leaders in digital integration with CAN bus networking and radio replacement modules and things like that. AudioControl knows how to make things sound really good, and that's our specialty. So you put those two things together, it doesn't take long for anybody in this on this podcast to think about what the possibilities could be or what
100%.
we could do with that, right?
Yeah.
So pretty exciting stuff. So yeah, it was just over a year ago that the acquisition was made public. And that's almost exactly how long it took us to get the speaker and subwoofer project done. So
you're the national sales manager. It's a big title. What are the difficulties you're facing now, especially with the growth?
Sure. So, it's an interesting thing for me because, national sales manager prior to the acquisition by AMP Global and national sales manager today are two very different things. Before I was doing a whole lot of things pretty much by myself and doing a little bit of everything. Now I have a whole lot more team behind me and a lot more people that I can rely on to get the smaller stuff done that I don't have to deal with every day anymore. So for me, it's not just sales and making sure that we, hit targets and things like that. Obviously, as a company, those numbers are important, etc. But it's just different now. So for me, I'm 100% focused on growth with the direct dealer channel. So me personally, I'm not really focusing on, big distributors and big box stores and things like that. I'm focusing on, our direct online guys like you. And I'm, focusing on the mom and pop brick and mortar stores and things like that, as well as, I now have a hand in product development, marketing, a little bit of support.
Kind of sound like they took the leash off, right? You have obviously more capital, more manpower to, kind of branch out and do things you probably held back, before doing. What potentially do you think we're going to see happen in the future? If there's anything you can kind of give us a little glimpse, right?
Sure.
What's the next level? We come out with I'm not going to call it an average subwoofer. It's nice. It's with a grill, but it's basic. It's not made for bass heads. It's made for quality. What is the next step you think now that we've launched this and proven that it can work? Yeah, for sure. So what we wanted to do is AudioControl is not a entry-level brand. So we're not going to come out with $69, $99 coax speakers. There's the market's flooded with those already. Yeah. So what we wanted to do was go right in, start right in that kind of mid-level. What I always say is if you're a guy working at a retail shop, if you're a high-end store, AudioControl is probably your entry-level brand. If you're an everyday shop, we're probably one of your high-end brands. And 100%. I'm totally comfortable with that. That's not a bad place to be. I think it's actually a really good place to be. And so that's kind of where we're headed with product development as well. So this first line of speakers, which is the PNW series, is a awesome everyday set of speaker lineup that will fit in your factory locations, but provide, of course, awesome output, sound incredible, all that good stuff. Also live up to the AudioControl name, work with our amplifiers because our amps have a lot more power than most do per channel. Yeah, so and I want to jump in there. I want to jump in there real quick because I get asked all the time, you walk in my warehouse, there's millions of dollars of product, 40 brands. So I always get asked, what's the best? And originally I have a 7 Series BMW V12 I bought last year. And I went with, obviously, a Rockford sub and an AudioControl amplifier. And the amazing thing is you could take, at the time I did an 800 watt, right? Factory battery, factory everything else. The system in there's already got 32 speakers. I wanted a little bit more bottom end. Yeah. But you want to keep it efficient. You want to keep it where I'm not killing the factory and then going and getting yelled at by BMW. And I did that. And I'll tell you what, one built-in high to low adapter and made for that type of high voltage type factory system.
Yeah.
800 watts downplayed, right? Because it
Right.
moved the living piss out of that P2 12-inch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And not even that, when you've done cardio for so long, you can hear a difference in bass,
Yes.
okay? When you're not just trying to kill it, with these bass systems, man, there's an ambience. There's a sound of bass where you don't hear it, but you feel it. And I can tell you what, the amps, small, efficient, crazy, but hey, we're not talking about a $200 amplifier.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. We got Audio Sellers here. Actually, let me give a big shout out to Audio Sellers. Audio Sellers is one of our dealers. They're on our dealer program. And big shout out, new website. Make sure you all check it out. Listen, I'm not one of those guys to hide people like that. If he's making money, I'm making money. I always have a saying, if you get bigger, I get bigger. If I get bigger, you get bigger. He says, what products are coming out first? Can we wait to see everything Audio Control? We can't wait to see. So right now the subwoofers are shipping. Right?
Yeah, so we started out 2 lines of subwoofers. You have the Space Series, which is the more slimline, shallow depth, if you want to call them subwoofers. Those started shipping almost a month ago. The other series of subwoofers that you saw the preview of in the video is called the Spike Series. For those of you that don't know who Spike is, he's that little kind of Zach Morris looking guy that's kind of has been in our manuals and a little Easter egg throughout our company history for the last 45 years.
Right.
To pay homage, we named the series the Spike Series. Spike Series is what I call the daily driver. It's your everyday subwoofer. You can use it in small sealed enclosures. You want to put 2 12s in a big vented box and get nasty, it'll do that too. And those are an 8, 10, or 12-inch woofer. High power handling, good features. They all come with grills. All the subwoofers come with grills, by the way. So those are included in the box. You don't have to order them or pay for them separately, which is a huge thing for a lot of consumers. And then the P&W series speakers is the line that is now shipping. Like just a couple of days ago, those started rolling out.
And they can match up. There's amps to run the subwoofers, correct?
Yep, absolutely. So we very carefully plan the subwoofer line so that when you look at, say, a Space Series 10-inch woofer, or shallow 10, when you look at that, it very carefully matches up with several of our amplifiers. So if it's for a more conservative listener and, maybe we only need 300-400 watts with a single 10, it's for mom's Tahoe, whatever, we have that. If you are looking for big bass, then, hey, that same woofer can also work with our 600 watt amplifier, and let's let this thing eat, and get loud. So we have a little bit of everything there. If it's cool with you, I can answer the question that just popped up.
Yeah, 100%.
Will you be doing loaded enclosures?
Ron is a big supporter of the show. For
awesome.
Sure.
Yeah, great question, Juan. So we are definitely doing loaded enclosures. The first ones that you'll see right away are, if any of you are familiar with some of the enclosures branded as Stinger, there was a line of enclosures that are branded as Stinger powered by Phoenix Gold. Well, those enclosures have now been redone to be Stinger powered by AudioControl. Those enclosures fit on the swing gate of the Jeep JKs, Jeep JLs, all the kind of late model Jeeps. And then we also have one for the Broncos that fits on the swing gate as well. So that mounts to the tailgate of the Jeep or Bronco and fits a single 12. It's an all bed liner sprayed box. They actually sound really good and get plenty loud for your average daily driver. And then we also have a universal truck enclosure that goes like under a back seat, that sort of thing, which is a unique enclosure as well. That's being redone to have an AudioControl woofer, which is an upgrade in there as well. And then as far as like universal loaded enclosures, I won't talk too much about what's coming there, but I will say, yes, they are coming.
Mm-hmm. So the stuff you're talking about, the truck enclosures, Jeep, is that in production now or is that in design?
Yep. No, that's already rolling. So really with those, it was just a running change. So anybody that was, like on the fence about a Jeep enclosure, let's say, and maybe they went to order one and it was back ordered, something like that. Well, if you ordered it, 2 weeks ago or something, chances are when you get it, it'll be the AudioControl loaded enclosure because those are already shipping and starting to roll out now, basically.
Oh, so. Wow. You know what? I'm glad you're on. I'm going to, on the phone with Kevin, if he's not on 4th of July, and start yelling because he hasn't brought this up at all. So I'm actually real glad you're on. Everybody, we're AudioControl distributor. We're an online seller. We will have all the product we're talking about up on our website. You can see scrolling at the bottom. Check out AudioControl, follow them, check out their YouTube. And always come see Big Jeff. We will definitely take care of you. If you haven't commented the word already, you need to do the word control so we can do that. We'll give you another minute or two. And I always love this part. It's giveaway time. My guys will usually cut in with a video in about 3, 2, 1.
Make it rain in this mother.
It's giveaway time.
Try to change them up every so often. My guys, listen, Matt. No, man, there's a couple more, man. Gotta hold yourself, man. And these, I don't want to take over time, but these just pop out on that Saturday when we're doing videos, and I'm just drinking Red Bulls, and I'm like, just keep the camera rolling. Oh, man. Okay. So, Matt, we're going to pop up the winner for the, what are we giving away on this one, guys? I totally foobar. Oh, the umbrella. That's why we played the umbrella. We'll pop up the name of the winner for the umbrella. Matt, you can call them out. Guys, we got a winner yet from the comments? There you go, Matt.
Just enjoy. You won.
Congratulations. You got actually probably one of the first Big Jeff umbrellas. We have a wood handle, made it big, cover my big ass head. We got the logo on both sides, and it's red and black. Contact 737 Big Jeff. My team will get that sent out right to you. We're going to take a quick video break. Matt, stick along with us. We're going to bring on Derrick, and then we'd love to bring you all back on here at the end of it, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, story time. We'll start off with a little demonstration. All right, so the sketchiest thing I've ever had happen to me in car audio is I was working on our old Terra. We had a very massive cap bank of caps like this. When I say massive, like the roof was full. We had caps and batteries and all kinds of cool stuff up there, and it was very, very powerful. So I'm basically doing some soldering on it on the power wire, and I'm soldering on live power wire. And as I'm soldering, and all of a sudden it just vaporized.
So that was definitely a highlight. We're going to get into that. My guys just told me I forgot to do one more giveaway that was supposed to be in the beginning, which if I'm screwing this up now, we did the, there you go. That was the umbrella. We just gave that away, though. Let's do the swag pack. Just jump it in. Pick out a winner for the swag pack. Who do we got, fellas? Erica Chase. You are the winner of the swag pack. Congratulations. Nice to see. I think it's a woman. Don't get mad at me if I was wrong, but I would guess Erica is. You're a winner. I got Derrick here from Sundown. We're going to start the next giveaway by commenting the word Sundown one time. That will get you in the race, and we're going to be giving away. What are we giving away? Oh, we'll do the Big Jeff chair. How's that? There you go. You got a Big Jeff chair. Derrick, thank you for coming on. Give us what was going on there in that video. We kind of got the idea, but can you give us a little more insight?
Basically, we just had a ton of power on tap in that thing, and because the way it was all located in the roof, it was very difficult to get to. So yeah, I was just working on it, everything live, power wire live, and yeah, you send probably several thousand amps of current through some solder, it doesn't like it very well.
Right, I can only imagine. Listen, when did you compete? Correct, you personally?
I haven't competed since finals last year. I'm probably gonna slow down this year in competing, but normally, yeah, I've been a competitor for a very long time, about 25 years.
What was like the most memorable moment you had, doing this?
Oh, my most memorable moment, probably the second year competing with the old Sundown Terra. It was an imported vehicle, so we were kind of going head to head with some Euros. We had some of the European guys were talking trash, and That year, I took one of the Europeans' own vehicles and beat them by a massive margin. But the second year doing it full time, I did a 172, and that was the loudest score in Super Street history at that time.
Wow. Yeah, shit, especially back then. So now we get to Sundown. How long you been at Sundown?
So officially, I've been full time at Sundown for a little over 10 years. Unofficially, I came on 15 years ago as basically a team member. At one point in time, I ran Team Sundown, but I started as a team member and then started doing basically side jobs and contract work. And I did that for 5 years before they hired me on full time. Because originally I used to live in South Carolina. And then 10 years ago, when we discussed me coming on full time with the company, I moved up to North Carolina. And yeah, I've been here full time ever since.
And your official title there is what?
So my official, what I call my day job, is basically the inventory manager, warehouse manager. So I kind of run the back end of the company, product coming in and out, inventory in the warehouse, keeping track of that, tracking all shipments. If something basically comes in or out of here, it usually has to go through me.
Right. And then let's get into the after hours, which is Sundown Unofficial.
Yeah.
Let everybody know what that is if they don't know.
So basically Unofficial was, I don't know, it's kind of a joke. I want to start up a big multimedia push 10 years ago or so. And the company was still growing at the time. So we never did any official type big social media pushes. Like, we had the basic Facebook and Instagram accounts, but just wasn't doing a bunch of videos and YouTube and that kind of stuff. And I something I wanted to do with the company. We didn't stick together to do it officially. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to start a side channel. And it was basically my old YouTube channel, just had my old name, and I just renamed it. But I said, I'm going to do a side channel, but I want to keep it just relaxed and unofficial. It was just a name that came up. It's like, I don't want this to be something super proper, super professional. I just wanted something just chill. Like if I wanted to walk in the warehouse and click live or just start recording it, it just looked okay. And that's kind of how the Unofficial name started. So that's the start of that.
You got a ton of people following you. I mean, the last live you did, it was instant, which is awesome. If you have never seen the channel, you never watched it, we're scrolling across the bottom. Make sure you show some love. Definitely subscribe to his YouTube. Check him out for sure. And then you do some dynoing too, which is kind of cool. We had actually sent you out one of our house brands. We call it from DS18 called Black Diamond Audio. We have a 2,000 watt amp. Guys, do we have a quick video on that? He just went ahead and did that. Can we bring that up?
Here is the Black Diamond 2,000 watt amplifier. This is the DIA-P2000X1D amplifier from Big Jeff Audio. So let's jump into that. Dynamic run, straight to 1 ohm again, how most everybody's going to be utilizing this amplifier. And here we go. Let's see what happens. But dynamic power at 1 ohm, 2,752 watts. That's 2,752 watts there, dynamic. From our Black Diamond 2K from Big Jeff Audio.
The cool thing I like about it is that it's not just Sundown. I've seen you dyno a bunch of different amps, which is cool because not everybody's going to be 100% Sundown, 100% this, 100% that. I mean, most of my customers mix and match things. They like this subwoofer, that amplifier. What do you like most about doing the dynoing? Is it just something that you don't even like, you just do?
Oh, no, I love doing it. So on top of my normal, we'll say the warehouse manager type duties, I also do a lot of the R&D here. You just don't get to see it all that much. Of all the stuff I post and all the videos and pictures, it's probably a small percentage of the amount of R&D I do in here in the testing room. I work here almost every afternoon, come in, pick random stuff, play with it, even if it's just for the sake of some pictures and videos for social media. But yeah, I love testing, doing R&D, testing out new stuff. Basically behind my camera here, I've got just racks and racks of prototype stuff and different products and things. But I love it.
Right. And I've seen you even play around with woofers. I remember one not even mounted with the frame or none, right? It was just flopping around. What was that about?
Oh, yeah. That was just, we had a random, basically it was a RMA, like a warranty claim, but I don't know if the guy was trying to get a warranty. He just needed to get it fixed or get it traded out. Because even if something's not under warranty, you can still send it to us. There just might be a small fee. We can swap product out like that. But it came in, it was, the frame was broken, and we've had that happen on a few, and it just made for a funny video. I just thought it was hilarious.
and probably get mad at you if you didn't want to do something with it. We got a Tri-State Jeeps. What's good Sundown? Oh, sorry. What's a good Sundown sub and amp in a Jeep Wrangler? Kind of vague question. But
Yeah,
maybe give them a little input. I think
I'm
on
gonna say
that question, yeah. What?
generically, I'd say all of them.
Right.
But it just depends on how much room he's trying to utilize and take up. I mean, you could go with something like a ZV6 15 or a pair of 12s in there, or if you're trying to take up, not a whole lot of room, something as small as those new U6.5s, a pair of those would tuck away in the corner really well.
Right. And then if I would say if you're worried about moisture, you do have the Power Sports line from Sundown. Yeah, I mean, real vague. If we get if he wants to comment back in with a little more info, we'll try to help him out. Man, is this something you think you're going to do till the end of times? I mean, are you Sundown for life and Cardio for life or what?
Yeah, very much. I've been here a while. I have no intentions of leaving and going anywhere. I think I've said it before. Like I'll do this well until I'm into my 80s and retire from it.
Right. Well, we're going to do another giveaway. If you haven't done already, you need to comment the word Sundown. We're giving away a Big Jeff Audio chair. And I think we got everybody in. It's giveaway time. And
It's
Mike,
giveaway time.
all right. Do we have a winner when we get up, Derrick? If you want to call them out, that'd be great. Good luck.
IDOM?
Yeah.
IDOM, you won the Big Jeff chair.
IDOM, contact us at 737 Big Jeff. We're going to take a small video break and we'll bring everybody back on here. And we'll see you right back here, Derrick.
All right.
Yo, what's up, guys? Shout out to Big Jeff Audio down there in Ocala, Florida.
Je ne sais quoi.
I know I'm going live and it's early, but Sundown already here at 7:43 a.m. So they just started unloading. I'm told 17 skids, basically the whole truck of all Sundown. Man, that was that big order. You basically put it together. It was like almost a full truck. Man, it's crazy. I can't imagine the amount of stuff you put out, Derrick, right? Because usually that's the cool thing. No matter who the people it's going to, you're always giving them shout outs online. And I think that it's all about working together. But
yeah,
I mean, how many guys you got working with you in the warehouse? I was just curious.
Oh, we only have a few right now. There's basically, including me, there's 3 of us that works in the warehouse here.
Right. And when you're putting together pallets, it even takes longer, and then wrapping it, getting it on the trucks. And then I'm sure products coming in, it's not easy. We're all together, Matt. We do a little what we call Car Audio 101. I come up with some questions. Before we get into that, we are doing the Team Cuban link. If you want to get in on that, you would need to text the word chain to 737 Big Jeff. We're going to pick 20 people out right away tonight and send them out some chains, take a picture and send it back on in, and we'll get you taken care of. So I got a question for each of you. I'll put you on the spot. Everybody knows I don't let you all know, kind of just scare you up a little bit, but no, they're pretty easy. I'll start here. Hey, Matt, what does an epicenter do?
Yeah, epicenter is a unique piece. It's something that a lot of people have misinformation about what it does, and they think there's other things out there that do the same thing. What it actually does is creates bass that was never there. And what I mean by that is, if you want to get technical, it's analyzing the signal coming in. It's seeing what the lowest bass that's currently in the signal path or in the song is, and then it's putting bass in artificially 1 octave below. So if the song you're playing only has bass down to 80 hertz, now that song has bass down to approximately 40 hertz, right? And you can adjust how much of that effect is applied with the dash-mounted, bass knob, so to say. It's not really a bass knob like a traditional subwoofer bass knob that would come with an amp. It's actually an effect knob, but that's what an epicenter actually does. And that's why they've been successful since the 80s, and we've made more than 1 million of them, and now a couple special editions, and they continue to be so popular.
Gotcha. Good answer. Derrick,
Yo.
what is your all-time favorite Sundown product?
All-time favorite. So going back historically, it was the ZV2. At one point in time, I actually owned. I bought up all the ZV2s I could find used after we sold the first run, and now they were just a super tight gap kind of SPL based subs we did back in the day, and progressive spiders. They just worked really well. I ran those things for years, well up until we had the ZV4 out, and I was still running ZV2s in my SPL vehicles.
Matt, your all-time favorite audio control product?
Ooh, I'm gonna probably surprise a lot of people with mine, and mine is the DQ-DX.
Never even heard of that one.
Yeah, it's not our most popular product. What it actually is think of it as DSP Lite. It's basically DSP without software. It's 6 channels in, 6 channels out, RCA. It's got a 7-band front EQ, 7-band rear, 7-band sub. It does time correction. It's a line driver. It can do signal summing. It can do signal matrixing. It does about 80% of what most people do with a DSP, but with no software. It just uses dials and knobs. And then It's also, half to a quarter the price of your average DSP. Because of that, it's the one piece that I can say you can basically add to just about any aftermarket system, if it doesn't already have a DSP, and make it better. Even if they have a great deck and great amplifiers and great speakers.
Definitely caught me off guard, Derrick. Yeah. So I'm thinking, man, dials and screws, set it up, man. When DSP came out, Bluetooth, I was like, yes. Okay. Yep. Derrick, how does the dyno work?
Essentially, the dyno has a bank of resistors inside of it. Big resistors can have a bunch of power, and they're just adjustable to where they're wired inside, and you pick what impedance you want to run it at. And that's it. It's at so you got like your certified run. It's going to sense a lower distortion, less than 1% THD, and even though the dyno will actually keep running in the background and keep ramping up, but it stops reading at that point, and then uncertified it reads up to just a higher level of distortion. But that's it. It's basically just a intelligent big resistor bank.
Man, okay. So this is the time where we get close to announcing the winner for the 17 giveaway. First, I want to say thank you guys for coming on the show. We're actually ahead of time, so we might have a few more minutes to kind of talk about some things. But this is what it's about. 2 different brands working, talking together. I am sure there are thousands of people running Sundown product and running AudioControl product. Obviously, even in our own demo vehicle, go with the best when it comes to DSPs or processors like that. And for sure, head of the game, Sundown Audio for sure. Is it good to run a DSP on your subs if you demo or do SPL? Well, this is definitely an easy answer, but one of y'all want to jump on this one?
Sure, I'll take it. I would definitely say yes. I think it's funny how many SPL or big demo guys actually don't use DSP. They think they don't need it because they're not a SQ guy, but there's still a lot that can be gained from running a DSP. I mean, for example, the AudioControl DSPs can feed out up to a 10-volt RCA signal. So even if you're using it as, more or less a line driver, you're getting that out of it. Hell, you need to bring in 2 channels of signal and feed it out to 5 sub amplifiers, and you just want a way to do that, but give them all a 10-volt signal. I mean, you could use a DSP for something as simple as that. But take it from, I guess the best example I can use is the guys at Sky High Car Audio. Every one of their demo vehicles uses an AudioControl DSP. And I know once they did that, these are big SPL vehicles, stunt walls, all that type of stuff. They're like, man, the difference it made from no DSP to having a DSP in those vehicles, now they won't build one without it.
Right.
So if that means anything to anybody, it's, I
think the bigger thing too, you forget, is that they can preset for different, if they're doing or trying to move air or trying to hit a number, they can have those preset, right, and just click a button and it's done instead of sitting there trying to move it. We got one more. If you have a 4-channel amp at 1200 watts, why does it only output 150 at 2 ohms when I'm needing what? Okay, hold on. Derrick, I'm giving this one to you.
I'm not quite sure what he's asking here, but I need it. I don't know. I don't know how to answer this one. It's not coming across well.
I'm guessing he's talking peak power is the only thing I can imagine. Is he's saying 1200 watts divided by 4 would be 300 per channel, but if he's getting 150 at 2 ohm, he's probably thinking 300 because that
makes 100%
max power.
Dylan, even though companies are way more better at rating, it's still advertised marketing. We're using peak power. You always want to check the RMS ratings, and when you're matching up speakers, amps, subs, always go by the RMS rating. You need to have at least that. Here's my rule of thumb when I used to do installs years ago. If I have to turn a gain past halfway, I'm just doing distortion at that point. You can always turn down or gain down power. You can't gain it up. So in your situation, it sounds like you have a peak power, and it sounds like that amp is rated at 2 ohms, 4-channel, which is very common now. But always look for the RMS ratings. That's the true power. Derrick, if you were to give, it's a kind of weird question, but everybody listening tonight, everybody's going to listen to this for the next so many weeks or months. If you were to give some wisdom, Derrick wisdom right now, what would you tell all the new people coming up and all the people that think they know everything?
The best wisdom I would give to new guys generically getting in car audio, don't worry about SPL numbers. Just build your system how you want to enjoy it and enjoy it. Don't worry about chasing numbers. Leave that to the guys in the lanes, because you will stress yourself out like crazy worrying about numbers that are honestly irrelevant to enjoy your system.
100%. This is supposed to be a fun industry. I think sometimes people take it too serious, even when they're talking about different brands and they're ready to fight over it. At the end of the day, and especially with a guy like us that we distribute so many different brands and sell so many different brands, get what's best for the price that you can get. And what I mean by that is, but you got to weigh it: quality, the warranty, the sound quality. Just because it's $1,000 and something else is $500, you can't rate it that way. Look at the specs, watch the videos, and don't listen to the guy next door to you, because they're always going to say what they think is best. If I had I'll tell you what, we call different states. Obviously, you do the same thing, Matt. I'm sure, Derrick, you've talked to different people around the country. I can tell what area I'm talking to by the product they say is the best. Does that make sense?
100%.
Okay.
100%.
And
Dude,
I can almost, maybe not down to the county, but I can tell you what state for sure, right? Because one call Death Bounce, one call Sundown, one call Scar. This is the best. You got to get that. And it's crazy. Just have fun with it, man. Set a budget, stick to that budget, and enjoy it. That's what I tell everybody. And start there for sure. Okay, we are getting to that time. I got a funny video, Matt, if you thought the last ones were good. Can we play the video? I know it's just off the wall, but go ahead and play it before we announce the winner. That's
Do another giveaway. Do another giveaway. Do another giveaway. Do another giveaway. Do another giveaway.
Big Jeff giveaway. Big Jeff giveaway. Big Jeff giveaway.
Yeah, Big Jeff. Hay que hacer otro giveaway. Big Jeff, hay que hacer otro giveaway.
Okay.
It's giveaway time.
I swear, sometimes how I feel. I just had a customer just yesterday. Can you send me a swag pack? And I'm like, yeah, we'll get it on your next order. We always do free stuff. Oh, no, I already ordered from you. Okay. You didn't get anything with it? Because we always send stuff. No. I said, okay, where'd you order from? Our website or eBay or Amazon? Amazon. I said, unfortunately, we don't give stuff away for that. That's why I recommend everybody come to the website. Well, he's like, well, I already bought something, so send me. I said, here, you can sign up for the drunk text. You can sign up for the YouTube giveaways. You can go right now and leave a Google review. Like, didn't want to do that. Just want me to send something. And I'm like, thousands of people every week. I just, understand. I do the best I can, probably more than most companies, man. But anyway,
if I had $1 for every request I got for a free T-shirt or sticker, I'd be a millionaire.
How many times do you get the call or the message to get sponsored? Never been at a show yet. Never bought anything of your product yet. Never even shared a post yet, but they're because they want to get sponsored. And I'm sure you probably get hit up all the time too on that. If you were to guess in a month, how many times do you get asked for free product or sponsorship? That's you, Derrick.
It's almost daily for me. I'll tell you one of the probably the most comical ones. We've had a kid that was in high school that didn't even have a car actually send a massive email in about how much he would rep our product as soon as he got a car at some point in the future. But he wanted to send it to him now so he could show it off to his high school friends. It was fairly comical.
And you try to be nice as you could be, but it's just like, man, you know, there's ways and times for that. Oh, we got another one here. Dylan, it's Dylan again. Jeff, do you have your own decal? I'm guessing decal is sticker. Yes, we got a bunch of stickers. We just ran off. I don't know how many thousand. I went and bought one of those vinyl plotters because it's just like just printed ourselves. Yeah, we actually have them on our website. We have 2 different wrap type full colors, and we'll be launching single color vinyl stickers. All right, let's get to the 17K giveaway. Can we bring that back up so everybody knows what we're giving away? Okay, so it's a kicker amp kit, and 4 Gale Force 6-inch. That is a marine setup. Can go on golf carts, boats, whatever. We're giving that away. And we're about to pick the lucky winner. And tonight's winner for the 17K giveaway is... Oh, wow. Okay. Female. Aaron from NC, North Carolina. I would love to give this to my boyfriend for his birthday this month. Well, whoever your boyfriend is super, super lucky. I'm excited that you actually watch us and support it. We will get that out to you, and he is a lucky man. That is awesome. Real quick, we have next podcast is every Thursday. That'll be July 6th at 7:30. We have Jerry Ain't Loud, and we have Big D actually coming on from Williston Audio Labs. That'll be on next week, so make sure you're here for that. Make sure you like, subscribe. Go check out AudioControl. Sometimes I don't think people get the real understanding of what AudioControl is. They just think off the rocker prices and not really able to do bass, and it's just all about sound quality and denies. That's not true. They got a whole new line of product. Definitely check out Derrick at, we get that up there again, and that is Sundown Unofficial.
Sundown Unofficial.
Yep, YouTube, and I'm guessing you do the same thing on Facebook. There it is, /Sundown Unofficial. Make sure you subscribe, like, and check for sure. Show your love and support. Listen, if you guys, any of the people watching, if you want somebody on here, send us an email to podcast@bigjeffaudio.com. Some of the people we bring on are people that you recommend or you want to see on here. If you want to be on here, send us an email. Tonight's been a great night, man. Thank you so much for taking the time coming on. I'm going to actually get on Kevin, my sales rep's ass, because I didn't even know some of the stuff. So I might hit you up during the week. Derrick, big shout out, man. You've been awesome. I appreciate all the love and attention you give the company.
That's right.
We're proud to be Sundown Audio family. And, man, we're just excited. So this was another podcast. We had a great night. I appreciate everybody coming in. And make sure you sign up to the – we got a second. Can we play the drunk text video? I think I missed that. Let's give away some tweeters. Hey, you just got texted by Big Jeff. You win some tweeters. Okay, that's
Hell yeah.
that'll work. And, that was hilarious. I was wearing the hat you gave me at Made of Steel, Derrick. I appreciate that. I love those straw type hats, man. I want to get them made. It's just
awesome.
Like, I can't find, if you can send me a link, I can't find a good supplier to make them for me, but I love those hats. Yeah, so if you haven't done it, text the word drunk to Big Jeff, 737 Big Jeff, and also text the word chain to 737 Big Jeff. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Derrick. I'd love to have you on again, maybe even singular when we get more time to just kind of chit chat and talk. But until the next time, make love and hair grease. And
thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming on. This is great. This is what we do it for. All right, I'm Big Jeff.
Thanks for having you guys.
Another episode gone. I'll see you next week. Make sure you have a safe and happy July 4th coming up. We got all types of sales, including Sundown. I don't want to say AudioControl because I got to get that verified first. We're real sensitive about discounts, but I will double check and let everybody know tomorrow for sure. And I'll see you next time at BigJeffAudio.com.
Have a great night, guys.
Big Jeff Audio.
Je ne sais quoi.
Big Jeff Audio.
Je ne sais quoi.